All right, first grade, happy Friday. You guys made it to the end of the week of your first week as first graders. Round of applause. That is awesome. You guys are doing a great job with your learning at school and at home, and I am so lucky that I get to work with you this year. So, math, we are going to really try to trick you today, but don't let me trick you. This is going to be kind of a challenge today, but I want to see if you can do it. All right? We're going to use our same math strategy that we've been working on all week. There's just one little change, and we'll see if you can figure out what it is. So I need you to get out your supplies, your math tools. We need your colored counters again, and we need your math tools little flip book that has your 10 frame. You need one more thing. You need a whiteboard like this, your phonics whiteboard. It should come out of this pack from your backpack, and a marker. Okay, that's 4 things. Counters, 10 frame, whiteboard, and marker from your phonics pack. When you have all 4 of those things, you are ready to go. Let's get started. All right, here is the problem that we are going to be working with today. I'm going to read it through twice so that we can read and listen first and try to figure out what we are trying to solve. And then the second time we read it, I'm actually going to do some markings on our problem today to find all the important words in here, okay? So let's just read it once and see if we can figure out what they want us to do. 9 crayons are in a box. John takes 5 out. How many are still in the box? I hope you're thinking already that this seems a little bit different today. We want to read through this a second time to make sure we really know what they're asking us to do. And I like to stop and circle all the important parts in my problem. So important things in math problems, our numbers are almost always something we're going to need. 9 crayons are in a box. I'm going to circle that number 9. I know that's going to be important when we set up our problem. John takes 5 out. 5 is important. I also think out is really important for us, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. How many are still in the box? Here's what we're trying to find. How many in the box? Oops, I'm on 2 lines here. How many are in the box? So this is different today. This is a little trickier because we're not trying to find out 9 plus 5. We don't want to add on. We're actually going to be taking away today. We call this subtraction when we take away. So now we know what we're working with. I want you to get your 10 frame and your counters ready so we can set this problem up. Get your 10 frame and your counters so you can follow along with me. Okay, I have to make my math problem match. So I have the words next to me here. I'm going to read them and see if you can set up with me. 9 crayons are in a box. Now we want one color, so we keep it the same. That's our first number, 9. Remember, I'm always going to start up here, fill my top row before I go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready for a new row. 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's the tricky thing about today. The next part of our problem says John takes 5 out. We're taking away today, working with a subtraction problem. So we're not putting any more counters on. If our counters are representing our crayons, now it's time to take some away. So I started with 9. John takes 5 out. Let's take out 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they want to know how many are still in the box. Whatever my number is left here is how many are still in the box. These counters are representing our crayons today. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crayons are still in the box. I want to show you what this will look like on your whiteboard. Remember, you can pick any side of your whiteboard to show me. Okay, and this one looks a little different. We have a minus sign, a takeaway in this one as part of our equation, and we will be talking about the minus sign and the plus sign a lot. So if you don't know what that is yet, that's okay. We're going to work with it a lot. We just want to show our problem in an equation. We showed it with a picture with our 10 frame and our counters. Now we want to show it with our numbers. Okay, we started with 9. 9 crayons started out in the box. When we take away or we subtract, looks a little different than our plus sign, right? This sign tells us that we need to take away. We took away 5. We're almost at the end of our problem. That means we need our equal sign. We started with 9. We took away 5. Now we want to make it match. How many are left? 4. 4 counters are left in my problem today. I hope you followed along. If you're still a little confused, what I would like for you to do is to pause and rewind the video and watch how I set that up all again. Because in just a minute, I'm going to ask you to see if you can solve another problem like that with your counters and show me an equation with it. So if you're still kind of confused, pause and rewind. If you are ready to rock and roll and try one on your own, then keep watching. All right, I'm going to help you get started on your problem today. Writing the equation is sometimes the tricky part. So I'm going to help you get started by writing the equation, and then I want you to see if you can use your colored counters and your 10 frame to solve it. Okay, whenever we solve, that means we find the answer. So let's pretend this time that there are 10 crayons in the box, and this time I want to take away. I'm going to do that minus sign. I'm going to take away 4. I want you to see if you can figure out how many are left. If I start with 10 crayons and I take away 4, how many are left? I would like you to try to use your counters to see if you can build this on your 10 frame. And remember, since we're doing a minus, we're going to be taking away. You don't need 2 colors on your 10 frame today. Think about how you can show this on your 10 frame. If you want to pause the video so that you can solve, pause and solve and play when you're ready to check your answer. Okay, I'm going to show you how we solve this problem today with our minus. 10 crayons started in the box. I need to show that on my 10 frame. I'm going to start from the top and build all the way across. I hope that you built all the way across before you move to your second row. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to pay close attention. We don't even have more room on our 10 frame. We're not adding to it, we're taking it away. That's what this sign tells us. We're taking away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These can just get put off to the side. We don't need them. Here's my answer. What's left over on my 10 frame? Now I can count them out one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or maybe I'm starting to recognize that I have a group here. I see 5 at the top. I know I can just add one more. 5 and 1 would be 6. Either way, whichever strategy, whichever way you use to solve works. If you want to count them out one at a time, or if you see groups, either way is great. Did you get a 6? I hope so. If you got it, you can celebrate, give yourself a little star, happy face, check, a heart, something to show, woohoo, you did it. you're doing great. If you didn't get it, that's okay. See if you can make yours match mine. And next time, we'll be ready for a challenge. Wow, I threw a lot at you today. I really tried to trick you with that minus. I hope I didn't trick you. I hope that you were able to follow along with me and take away. We're going to be working on this a lot in first grade. Adding and subtracting, counting on and taking away. So this week was really just practice to get you using your tools, your math tools that can help you. We always have math tools to help us show our problems. So I hope that you're feeling good about using your 10 frame. We're going to keep using that, and we're going to just keep working at this until we are just really good mathematicians and we're able to solve these problems really quickly. Okay, if you need some more practice, you can rewind the video and watch again. If you're like, I got it, ready for more problems, we are going to be working with problems like this a lot coming up and more coming at you next week. So thank you so much. You guys are rocking. Give yourselves a pat on the back. That was a tricky one today, but you are doing great and you are so smart. I will see you next week. Bye.